Do you feel like your phone controls your life? Scrolling, notifications, endless apps. Even when you try to focus, something always distracts you. You are not alone. Cal Newport, in his book Digital Minimalism, explains why this happens and how to take back control. He calls this approach digital minimalism. Digital minimalism is not about rejecting technology. It is about choosing it carefully, only using tech that supports your values and ignoring everything else. This is part one of our journey where we understand the problem, why technology is designed to capture your attention, and why most of us feel constantly distracted. The world of tech is not neutral. Every app, every website, every notification, they are designed to grab your attention. Think about social media. You open your phone for one message and suddenly you have scrolled for 30 minutes, clicked 10 links, watched 2 videos, and barely remember why you picked up your phone. Why does this happen? Cal Newport calls it the attention economy. Companies compete for your focus because attention is money. Every second you spend on an app is valuable to advertisers. The longer you stay, the more money they make. Even seemingly fun apps are traps. They exploit psychology. You like likes? They give you small rewards. You fear missing out? They keep you checking. You want social approval? Notifications push you to act. This is not your fault. The design is intentional. The problem is not that technology is bad. It's that we use it without purpose. Technology is not just a distraction. It affects your mind, your relationships, and your life satisfaction. One mind. When you constantly switch attention from work to notifications, your brain cannot focus deeply. Deep work, creativity, and concentration suffer. 2. Relationships. Phones replace real conversations with shallow interactions. We text, we scroll, we double tap, but we rarely connect meaningfully. 3. Life satisfaction. Social media makes you compare. You see others' perfect lives, achievements, and happiness. You feel like you are falling behind. Even small daily joy is affected. In short, digital overuse steals your time and steals your peace. So what is digital minimalism? It is a way of life, not a short-term challenge. Key idea: only use digital tools that serve your values. Eliminate everything else. Example: you love learning new skills. You want to read more books. You want to spend time with family. Digital minimalism asks, does this app, this website, this game help me do what I value most? If yes, keep it. If no, remove it. This is not about rejection. It is about intentional use. One practical step Newport recommends is the 30-day digital declutter. Step 1. Remove optional tech, social medias, streaming apps, games, news apps. Only keep tools you need for work or essential communication. Step 2. Explore alternatives. Meet friends in person. Call instead of text. Read books. Go for walks. Step 3. Reintroduce selectively. After 30 days, only add back tools that serve your values. Benefits: notice how much time you regain. Sleep better. Focus improves. Feel more calm and present. Digital minimalism is not only about removing tech, it is also about adding solitude. Solitude: time without inputs from others or devices. Walking alone. Thinking. Journaling. Reflecting. Why solitude matters. Helps you understand yourself. Strengthens your decision making. Reduces stress and anxiety. Newport says, if you don't take time to be alone, your mind will be crowded with other people's ideas, distractions, and opinions. Even 10-15 minutes per day of solitude makes a big difference. Digital minimalism replaces shallow screen time with meaningful activities. High-quality leisure. Activities that use your skills, bring satisfaction, help you grow. Examples: playing music, drawing or painting, hiking, learning a language, exercising. Notice the difference. Shallow tech leaves you empty. Meaningful activity leaves you fulfilled. Newport shares real examples of people who practice digital minimalism. Case 1. College student. Deleted all social media for 30 days. Replaced scrolling with guitar practice. Found new joy, better grades, deeper friendships. Case 2. Software engineer. Turned off notifications. Only checked email twice a day. Productivity doubled, stress halved. Case 3. Parent. Removed games from phone. Spent evenings with children. Found real connection and calm. These examples show digital minimalism is practical and life-changing. Misconception 1. I'll be bored without my phone. Truth: boredom is healthy. It sparks creativity, self-reflection, and meaningful action. Misconception 2. I need social media for work. Truth: evaluate which tools truly help your goals. Many tools are optional and distract more than they help. Misconception 3. Digital minimalism is extreme. Truth, it is intentional, not extreme. You can keep tech, but use it purposefully. Technology captures our attention. Overuse harms mind, relationships, and life satisfaction. Digital minimalism is about intentional, value-based use. Now in part 2, we explore the 3 rules of digital minimalism. Practical strategies to take full control of your digital life. These rules are simple but powerful, and following them transforms your habits and mindset. The first rule is simple. Use technology only when it supports something you truly value. This is different from avoiding tech. It is choosing what to use, not rejecting everything. Newport emphasizes, each app or service should have a clear purpose. Ask yourself, does this help me do something I value deeply? If yes, keep it. If no, remove it. Practical steps for Rule 1. Audit your tech. List all apps, social media, websites, and services. Note how much time you spend on each. Note the purpose of each tool. Identify optional tech. These are apps you could live without. Often they consume your time without meaningful return. Delete or limit optional tech. Remove apps, disable notifications, block websites. Replace passive use with high-quality leisure. A college student constantly checked Instagram. Purpose: I want to stay connected with friends. After reflection, most scrolling gave no real connection. Only time with direct messages was meaningful. Action: kept only messaging apps. Deleted Instagram feed. Replaced scrolling with guitar practice and journaling. Result: felt more control over time. Reduced stress. Gained new skills. Rule 2. Replace low-value tech use with high-quality leisures. Low-value leisure. Endless scrolling. Mindless gaming. Watching random videos. High-quality leisure. Uses your skills. Encourages growth. Provides lasting satisfaction. Examples of high-quality leisure: learning an instrument or language, reading books, drawing or painting, hiking, walking or running, cooking or crafting, socializing in person. Newport explains, pleasure and skill together create meaningful leisure. This is the opposite of passive scrolling. To practice this rule, Newport recommends building a leisure library. Make a list of activities you enjoy. Identify which require effort or skill. Schedule these activities regularly. Replace passive screen time with these activities. Tip: start small. Even 30 minutes per day of high-quality leisure changes your energy and focus. Rule 3. Take a break at the 30-day declutter. The third rule is the 30-day digital declutter, introduced in part 1, but with more detail here. Goal: step back from optional tech. Reset habits. Clarify which tools are truly valuable. Steps of the 30-day declutter: identify optional tech, social media, entertainment apps, games, news, anything that does not serve your values. Remove optional tech for 30 days. Temporarily uninstall apps. Limit email or notifications. Avoid non-essential websites. Explore alternatives. Real conversations. Reading books. Walking, running, or outdoor activities. Personal projects. Reflect and journal daily. Notice how you feel without tech. Record insights about time, focus, and satisfaction. Reintroduce selectively. Only return tools that align with your values. Example: keep messaging apps, but ignore social media feed. Plan your environment. Make distractions hard to reach. Example: keep your phone in another room while working. Schedule tech use. Limit checking email or apps to specific times. Avoid spontaneous scrolling. Batch tasks. Respond to messages or notifications once or twice per day. Prevent constant interruption. Use friction wisely. Add barriers to low-value tech use. Example: delete apps, log out after each session, or use website blockers. A software engineer struggled with constant notifications. Problem: productivity dropped. Stress increased. Work-life balance disappeared. Solution: deleted optional apps. Limited phone use to work and essential communication. Scheduled email checks twice per day. Result: focus doubled. Stress reduced. Enjoyed evenings with family. Newport is clear: social media is optional. We assume we need it to stay connected, but often connections are shallow. Comparison creates stress. Constant notifications steal focus. Digital minimalism does not ban social media. It asks, does this platform truly add value to my life? Example: keep messaging to stay in touch with close friends. Avoid scrolling through endless feeds. Replace time with meaningful offline activities. The philosophy behind the rules. Digital minimalism is built on 3 core principles. Clarity of values. Know what matters most to you. Guide technology used by your values, not habits. Intentionality. Every tool you use should serve a purpose. No random scrolling or passive consumption. Quality over quantity. Prefer meaningful, skill-building, or reflective activities. Less screen time, more real-life growth. Following these principles helps you focus deeply, improve relationships, enjoy life more fully. Case 1, young professional. Deleted social media. Started cooking and hiking. Felt calmer, more productive. Case 2, college student. Replaced Netflix with guitar lessons. Completed personal projects. Noticed improvement in mental clarity. Case 3, parent. Limited phone use. Spent evenings playing board games with kids. Found joy and connection. Takeaway: small changes lead to big life improvements. Fear of missing out. Solution: schedule weekly check-ins. Realize most updates are unimportant. Boredom. Solution: start a leisure library. Learn a new skill, exercise, or read. Social pressure. Solution: communicate your intention. True friends respect boundaries. Habit relapse. Solution: add friction. So far we learned. The problem: technology captures attention and reduces focus. The rules: use tech sparingly, embrace high-quality leisure, and complete a 30-day digital declutter. Now, part 3 explores the next level. How to strengthen your mind with solitude. How to engage in deep work. How to handle social pressure in a digital world. These practices help you reclaim control over your attention and life. Digital minimalism is not just about removing apps. It's about creating mental space. Newport emphasizes solitude, time without inputs from others or devices. This can be walking alone, thinking, journaling, sitting quietly without a screen. Why solitude matters. Clarifies thinking. Helps you understand what you value. Reduces influence from social media and others' opinions. Strengthens decision-making. Without constant input, you make better choices. You notice priorities more clearly. Reduces stress. Constant digital connection creates mental clutter. Solitude provides calm and mental reset. Builds self-respect. Being alone without distractions strengthens self-control. Newport says, you can't appreciate your own thoughts if they are constantly crowded by other people's ideas, notifications, or entertainment. Daily solitude sessions, even 10-15 minutes per day, is powerful. Sit quietly, reflect, or walk without your phone. Solitude during meals. Eat without scrolling or watching screens. Focus on your experience. Weekend digital-free blocks. Take a morning, afternoon, or full day away from tech. Observe your thoughts and feelings. Journaling. Write thoughts, plans, or reflections. Helps process emotions and ideas. Solitude leads to deep work. Focused, undistracted, meaningful work. Definition: deep work is concentrated effort without distraction. Produces high-quality results. Builds skill and mastery. Shallow work is checking emails repeatedly, scrolling social media, jumping between tasks. Digital minimalism encourages deep work. Skill growth. Working deeply allows you to learn faster and master new abilities. High-quality output produces meaningful results, not busy work. Time efficiency. Deep work requires focused blocks, reducing wasted hours. Mental satisfaction. Completing focused work creates pride and accomplishment. Schedule deep work blocks. Example: 90-minute focused sessions. Avoid checking phone or email. Use solitude for focus. Close your office door. Turn off notifications. Define clear goals. Start each session with a specific outcome in mind. Embrace boredom. Avoid distractions during work. Let your mind adjust to longer focus periods. Batch shallow tasks. Emails, messages, and small tasks grouped together. Prevent interruptions during deep work. One challenge of digital minimalism is social pressure. People expect you to respond immediately to messages. Engage on social media. Stay updated with trends. Newport calls this attention pressure. How it affects you. Creates anxiety. Forces you to react, not act. Distracts from meaningful activities. Handling social pressure. Communicate boundaries. Let friends, family, and colleagues know your schedule. Example: I check messages twice per day. Ignore unimportant notifications. Most alerts are not urgent. Replace online connection with meaningful offline time. Meet friends in person. Call instead of messaging. Reduce comparison. Social media creates pressure to keep up with others. Focus on your own values and goals. Problem: felt pressure to respond to every message immediately. Scrolled social media constantly, comparing self to others. Solution: turned off notifications. Scheduled email checks. Met friends in person once per week. Result: reduced stress. Felt more in control. Improved productivity. Digital minimalism teaches attention management. Key principle: you can't be fully present if you give attention to everything. Strategies: intentional tech use. Only use apps for a specific purpose. Avoid mindless scrolling. Batch communication. Limit checking messages, email, or social media. Focus on deep work during the day. Create phone-free zones. Bedrooms, dining areas, workspaces. Use friction to resist distractions. Delete apps. Log out of accounts. Block websites during work. Always checking messages, social media, news. Productivity dropped, stress increased. After implementing digital minimalism, deep work blocks of 2 to 3 hours. Phone free during meals and walks. Social media limited to 1 hour per week. Results: productivity doubled. Stress reduced. Time for hobbies and family. After the 30-day declutter, you reintroduce technology selectively. Rules: evaluate usefulness. Only return apps that support your values. Test with time limits. Example: limit social media to 30 minutes per day. Monitor impact. Ask, does this add value or distract me? Stay intentional. Avoid slipping back into old habits. This process ensures tech serves you, not the other way around. Digital minimalism is not one time, it's a lifestyle. Resist constant checking. Notifications trigger dopamine. Build discipline by resisting small urges. Strengthen focus through solitude. Solitude and deep work reinforce attention control. Replace digital noise with meaningful habits. Reading, hobbies, exercise, personal projects. Regularly audit your tech. Review every 1 to 2 months. Remove apps that no longer serve values. Digital minimalism is not about rejecting fun. It's about redefining fun. High-quality leisure. Activities that engage your skills. Encourage growth or creativity. Provide lasting satisfaction. Compare. Low-quality leisure. Scrolling social media, binge-watching random videos. Instant dopamine but empty feeling afterward. High-quality leisure. Learning an instrument, painting, hiking, or building something. Effort plus skill. Lasting satisfaction and meaning. Newport says, the most satisfying activities require effort. Easy pleasures are rarely meaningful. Practical step: create a leisure library. Make a list of enjoyable activities. Include hobbies, creative pursuits, and learning goals. Focus on skill building. Learning something new engages your mind and increases satisfaction. Schedule leisure deliberately. Plan blocks of time for these activities. Replace passive tech use. Example: replace scrolling with drawing, reading, or cooking. Tip: start small. Even 30 minutes per day of high-quality leisure creates meaningful change. Problem: spent hours scrolling social media. Felt anxious, distracted, unproductive. Solution: deleted optional apps. Created a leisure library. Guitar, drawing, outdoor walks. Scheduled 1 to 2 hours per day for these activities. Result: felt more accomplished. Reduced stress. Built skills and hobbies. Digital minimalism is more than decluttering. It requires intentional habits to sustain focus and control. Key habits: daily solitude. Reflect, walk, journal, or think without devices. High-quality leisure practice. Schedule creative, skill-building, or physical activities. Time blocking. Schedule deep work, communication, and leisure deliberately. Tech audits. Review apps, social media, and tools every few weeks. Remove anything that no longer aligns with values. Phone-free zones. Bedrooms, dining areas, and workspace. Friction for distractions. Log out of apps. Delete non-essential tools. Use website blockers. Problem: constantly checking messages and news. Productivity low, stress high. Solution: removed optional apps. Created a leisure library. Cooking, hiking, guitar. Use time blocks, work, leisure, communication. Phone-free dinners and mornings. Result: productivity improved. Stress reduced. Stronger focus and more personal satisfaction. One common challenge: social media. Digital minimalists often replace scrolling with offline social engagement. Meet friends in person. Join clubs or local activities. Play sports, volunteer, or attend community events. Newport emphasizes, real-life connection is deeper and more fulfilling than online interaction. Example: parent. Problem: spent evenings on social media. Felt disconnected from children. Solution: deleted apps. Scheduled family game nights and cooking together. Limited tech use to work communication only. Result: stronger family bonds. Less stress and distraction. More satisfaction in daily life. Digital minimalism encourages hobbies that are engaging and effortful. Examples: playing music. Learning a new language. Writing or journaling. Painting or crafting. Hiking, running, or swimming. Cooking, woodworking, or building projects. Key principle: effort plus skill, meaningful leisure. The more effort required, the more your mind engages and the more rewarding the activity becomes. Boredom is often uncomfortable, but it's essential for creativity. When you step away from screens, you may feel restless. This boredom triggers new ideas and solutions. The brain needs downtime to process thoughts and experiences. Practical tip: schedule tech-free blocks. Sit quietly, walk, or think. Let your mind wander. This is where creativity grows. Newport shares examples of digital minimalists. One college student deleted social media, learned guitar and painting, felt calmer, more creative, and focused. Time software engineer turned off notifications, created deep work blocks, took up running and reading. Productivity doubled, stress halved. 3. Parent limited tech after work, spent evenings with family. Started cooking and hiking. Life satisfaction improved significantly. 4. Entrepreneur deleted non-essential apps, focused on high-quality projects, replaced scrolling with networking, learning, and exercise. Business and personal life improved. Takeaway: digital minimalism works across all ages and lifestyles. After decluttering, technology should be a tool for your values, not a source of distraction or stress. Principles: only use tech that supports your goals. Avoid apps that encourage endless scrolling. Schedule tech use intentionally. Combine tech with real-world activities. Example: messaging apps for important communication. Spotify or podcasts for commutes or exercise. Not social media feeds or news notifications unless essential. Digital minimalism is a long-term practice. Tips for maintenance: monthly tech audits, regular leisure library updates, ongoing solitude practice. Monitor social pressures. Reflect on your values regularly. These habits ensure that tech continues to serve you, not control you. After completing the 30-day digital declutter, Newport suggests periodic advanced declutters to maintain control. What is advanced decluttering? Reassessing technology usage every 1 to 3 months. Removing apps, tools, or subscriptions that no longer serve your values. Replacing shallow tech with meaningful alternatives. Practical steps: make a list of all apps, devices, and digital habits. Ask, does this support my goals? Does it add value or distract me? Remove, limit, or restructure usage accordingly. Tip: even small adjustments, like uninstalling one app or batching messages, significantly increase focus and calm. Digital minimalism is about investing your attention wisely. Attention is a finite resource. Every minute spent on low-value tech is a lost opportunity for skill, creativity, or connection. Newport's principle: treat your attention as an investment, not a disposable commodity. Practical techniques for attention investment: batch your attention. Group similar tasks together. Example: reply to messages twice a day, not constantly. Focus on high-value tasks: work, learning, hobbies, or meaningful conversations. Avoid attention leaks. Limit notifications. Remove unnecessary apps. Resist mindless scrolling. Track attention. Journaling or digital logs to notice patterns. Adjust habits based on insights. To maintain digital minimalism, you must set boundaries with technology and people. Time boundaries: schedule specific times for tech use. Example: social media only after work for 30 minutes. Space boundaries: keep devices out of bedrooms, dining tables, or focus zones. Purpose boundaries: use tech only for defined purposes, work, essential communication, or learning. Social boundaries: communicate availability to friends and family. Example: I respond to messages in the evening only. Boundaries prevent digital intrusion and protect focus, peace, and presence. Digital minimalism works best when supported by environment and community. Surround yourself with like-minded people, friends or colleagues who respect focused work. Avoid environments that normalize constant scrolling. Offline social engagement: attend meetups, clubs, or classes. Focus on meaningful in-person connections. Lead by example. Model intentional tech use for family, colleagues, or friends. Others may adopt similar habits. Solitude remains a cornerstone of digital minimalism. Why long-term solitude is essential: reinforces deep work and skill building, strengthens decision-making and mental clarity, reduces stress and dependence on external validation. Advanced solitude practices: weekly digital-free half-days or full days, solo walks in nature, extended reflection or journaling sessions. Tip: make solitude regular, structured, and valued, not optional. High-quality leisure is sustainable when intentional and habitual. Strategies: rotate activities to keep engagement high. Combine leisure with skill building. Example: cooking and learning recipes from a new culture. Track your progress in hobbies or personal projects. Schedule leisure blocks on calendars like appointments. Result: leisure becomes rewarding, productive, and fulfilling. Replaces mindless scrolling with meaningful growth. Example 1. Entrepreneur. Deleted social media feeds. Focused on high-value projects, offline networking, and exercise. Achieved business success while maintaining calm and focus. Example 2. College graduate. Practiced deep work and high-quality leisure. Maintained phone-free mornings and evenings. Noticed significant improvement in creativity, focus, and happiness. Example 3. Parent. Replaced evenings scrolling with family games, reading, and outdoor activities. Children experienced stronger attention and connection. Parent reported reduced stress and satisfaction in daily life. Example 4. Remote worker. Implemented strict boundaries for work and communication. Used time blocking and leisure library for hobbies. Maintained high productivity and balance over years. Takeaway: digital minimalism works across all ages and lifestyles if applied consistently. Even experienced digital minimalists face challenges. Temptation to revert to old habits. Solution: periodic audits and friction, e.g., deleting apps temporarily. Social and workplace pressure. Solution: clear communication and boundaries. Example: set expectations for email response times. Boredom or lack of motivation. Solution: explore new high-quality leisure or skill-building projects. FOMO: fear of missing out. Solution: recognize that most online content is not essential. Focus on your own values and real-life goals. Digital minimalism is more than habits. It's a mindset. Core beliefs: your attention is precious, guard it intentionally. Tech should serve your values, not control you. Effortful, skill-based activities are rewarding. Solitude, reflection, and high-quality leisure improve life. Boundaries and structure protect focus and satisfaction. Assess your values first. Use tech to support what matters most. Declutter and set boundaries. Remove distractions and resist attention traps. Embrace solitude and deep work. Focus strengthens mind and productivity. Replace shallow tech with high-quality leisure. Develop hobbies, skills, and meaningful offline connections. Audit and reflect regularly. Make digital minimalism a sustainable lifestyle. Digital minimalism is not about perfection. It's about intentional living, consistent practice, and focusing on what truly matters.